Hi, this is Kirsten Hubbard of Ghostwriter. Today we are giving you 10 tips on where to find grants. We have a new series where we are answering the most commonly asked questions we get about grant writing. If you have a question, just drop it below. We'll be sure to answer it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to make sure that you're up to date and that your organization always has the best information on how to win funding for your mission. We today are answering the question we probably get the most: where do you find grants? So we're going to give you 10 tips today to find so that you know where to look for grants. Even if you're brand new to grant writing, that's okay. We have places for you to look. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe below for more tips on how to get your organization funded. So where do I even look for grants? I don't even know where to start. It's okay. We've got you covered. So first thing you want to do right now, Google your local community foundation. Community foundations often have a lot of different funds. So they house a lot of different funds within that foundation. So they're sure to have something that will actually work for your organization. The other thing is that they're used to dealing with local organizations and are really, really patient with new grant writers. They'll walk you through the process. They're very friendly. They're very honest. They'll give you great feedback. And you don't always get that with bigger funders. Take advantage of it. Learn at your community foundation. Get to know them. They are your friend. Our second tip is to check your local banks and other local businesses. Oftentimes they have online applications or applications you can pick up. And these are people that you might know in the community who might look favorably upon your organization. It's a really, really easy ask most of the time, and great connections for your organization. Check your local banks and businesses. Third is regional or national businesses that have a local presence. Walmart, Target, Sheetz, Rutter's, grocery stores. A lot of times those places have online applications. So it's a pretty systemized, simple form online, but the decisions are made locally. So you want to make sure you not only fill out that application, but give a shout out to your local manager at your local store. Let them know you put in the application, because even though the process might be managed nationally, sometimes those decisions are made locally. So make sure that you're in touch with them and they know who you are and what your mission is. The next one we have is paid databases. So we know these can be very, very expensive. So at Ghostwriter in-house, we actually pay to have foundation databases online to make sure that we can have the most accurate, up-to-date information for our clients, but it's very, very expensive. Probably not worth one organization having it. Luckily for you, there's an option. Many local libraries have databases like foundation database online at the local library. So it's free for you to access. Take your laptop, plan to spend a couple hours, do some research at your local library. Now, in addition, I know a couple local libraries also have someone who is trained especially for nonprofits to guide them through how to use these resources. Take advantage of that. Next one, ask your local municipality or your county. They often have federal funds that they need to distribute locally. Community Development Block Grant funds, a lot of the ARP money is coming down that way. So check with them, see what their process is, understand their cycle. If they know that you're interested, oftentimes they'll call you when money becomes available. So make sure that you take advantage of your local municipality and your county. And it's not a bad call to make anyway. You want those people to know about your mission, to know about the good work that you're doing in the community. The Grantsmanship Center. So the Grantsmanship Center is an online resource. It does have a paid subscription to it, but the free subscription, the free stuff that's available is also really useful. So there is a place where you can click on by state and find out within that state what is the biggest foundations who are giving and what is the biggest companies who are giving. And that's really, really important information for you. The nice thing is the foundations, most of them have links, so you can go and visit the foundation site right from there. Check that out, the Grantsmanship Center. Even the free version is incredibly helpful. Check it What else? Oh, your state website. So states have funding too. Check out your state website just like you did your county and your municipality. Your state representatives, get in touch with them. Again, it's a great outreach. Even if it doesn't work out right away, it's a really good to let your state representatives know what your mission is and what you're doing. So it is never a bad call to make. There is also grants.gov, which is the database where most federal funding announcements are made. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to that below, so you'll be able to access that. It's very complicated to use if you're not used to it, but it does have a lot of resources. It has a Grant Writing 101 course. It has how to use it. Very, very time consuming to learn how to use, but it's possible to learn how to use it. Grants.gov, all your federal funding, or most of your federal funding, goes right through that. All those RFPs and those applications are posted there. That's a great opportunity. Also, okay, so you know how you go to a gala, or you go to an event, or you go to an aquarium, and they list who gave to make this possible? Take pictures. Take pictures and then research later who is giving to this organization, especially if it's something that's similar to your organization. If you have an environmental organization, you go to the aquarium, you see the wall, the giving wall, take a picture. If you're at a gala and the gala program has a list in it, take a picture. Find out what organizations are giving to organizations like yours. It's kind of a natural interest. Number 10, of course, is let us do the work. So Ghostwriter was actually created for this. Executive directors and board members have much better things to do with their time than to spend 4 to 6 hours looking through databases. So if you don't have the capacity, if you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. There's a reason that our name is Ghostwriter, and that reason is really because we believe that you should be doing your forward-facing work, facing the community, interacting with the community, building relationships, doing the great work that you do, serving your mission, and let us do the background work. Make sure you subscribe, because our next grant writing workshop will be coming up. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We will answer them. We understand that this is it can be a really overwhelming field, but we know that you can do it. And we know most organizations are really more than capable of writing their grants and writing really good grants. We're here to help and to amplify that message and support in every way we can, but we want you to be successful. Our mission is writing for a better human story. That's what we're doing.